Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Layla, the electric version, as recorded by Derek and the Dominoes. Now in this lesson we're going to go through some epic guitar parts. We're going to start off with that main riff that's used for the intro. I'll show you this lower guitar part, a part that's played in the middle, and the high lead. Then after that we're going to go right into the verse chord progression, and then we'll come back to that main riff. Now later in the song sort of transitions almost into like a completely different song where the piano takes over and we just jam it all the way out. So I'll show you all of that all the way through to the end of the song. So when you're done with this video, you'll have everything you need to be able to play through the whole thing. Before we jump in though, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. If you're new, you got to download my fretboard guide, and this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And this is the system that I use for mapping out the fretboard, and I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. All right, well with that said, let's break down this song. Let's break down how to play Layla as recorded by Derek and the Dominoes. Now we're going to start off with this intro guitar part, which is also used for the chorus, and I would also call this just the main riff. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3. So we're starting out here with this classic figure that starts on the open A string, the 5th string. We're going to play that note and then hammer to the 3rd fret. Then we'll go to the 4th string and play that note open and hammer and then pull off. So that's also going to be on the 3rd fret. So it's kind of like the same lick. Starts the same way. You shift down 1 string, add a pull off, then play the 3rd fret back on the 5th string. So then we finish with that open 4th string, just the note D. 1, 2, 3. 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So this is what's called a pickup that leads us into the downbeat of the measure. 1, 2, 3, and. Starts on the and a 3. Then we go. Now here we're going to use power chords and some single notes in between. We're going to go up to the 5th fret on the 5th string and the 7th fret on the 4th string. That's a D5 power chord. We'll hit that, slide it down 2 frets. Then we'll go down 2 more frets to the 1st fret. Now I play this power chord with my index and pinky. You could use your index and ring. I just prefer that pinky finger. It just feels more comfortable for my hand. So go with what's comfortable for you. Then once we get down here, we're going to lift off the index finger. We'll play the open 5th string, and then we'll leave that 3rd finger there. So then play the 3rd fret of the low E. Then jump back up to C, then play open again, leaving the pinky down, and go back to the 3rd fret on the low E. So then back up to the D5 power chord. So it sort of works its way down and then back up. Then restart. Now what makes this sound so huge is there's these layered guitar parts. So one part is here. Then you also have up the octave here, 7, 10, 7, 10, starting on the 4th string. And then we have up the octave from there, which is this high lead part that goes. And then we're into the verse there. So this part is so cool. And what it is it's based out of your D blues scale or your D pentatonic up here in the 10th position. We're going to start on the 10th fret of the 2nd string and do a hammer on to 13. Then we'll do a hammer and a pull off from 10 to 13, but on the 1st string. So we've got, then we'll play the 13th fret of the 2nd string, then back to the 10th fret on the 1st string. Again, if you know your pentatonic here, you'll see that that's using just a little portion of the scale. Then we're going to do a bend on the 13th fret of the 1st string. Then we'll go 12, 13 on the 2nd string, 10 on the 1st string. So bend, natural, 12, 13, 10. Again, 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Then it starts again. The second time, we have the same kind of rhythm, but we go higher. So instead of, we go. So that's 15 now on the 1st string. Bend up a whole step, natural, then 12, 13. Now you can either go to 15 here, or you could go to that note, like, or I'd go here and then jump back down. So it's the same note. Again, however you want to kind of negotiate that is fine, but all together, repeat. Higher. Okay, now here, we're gonna resolve going up to 14 there. So, and that goes into the verse, basically. What do you do when you get lonely? Clapton comes in singing. So there we have a 2-4 bar. We're gonna go 1 and 2 and 1. So you could either play the 14th fret there, or you could bend into it like, which is a nice kind of move just to end the riff, like, right? And then we're into the verse progression. So once we hit the verse, we're gonna play this. Back to the main figure there. So what I played was a C sharp minor to a G sharp minor. This is the what do you do when you get lonely. So here's from the 5th string down, 4, 6, 6, 5, 4. Then bring it up to 4, 6, 6, 4, 4, 4. Then back. Then we go C, D, E, this little climbing chord progression. And you could play easy chords here, like that, or you could do bars like this. 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7 to E. Then we go to F sharp minor to B, E to A. So that's 2 beats each. Then again, then the last time we hit this and, you know, Layla, we got the melody, Layla, but over that we play the figure, right, at the top of the tune. So altogether, this verse is, what do you do when you get lonely? Go back to C sharp minor. Now, after we play a couple verses and we do a couple choruses, we jam out on the chorus, and that's just this. Just keep repeating that main riff. Now, what we do is we get out of this by holding the C chord, this chord here. So we go. Hold this C, and we actually start to segue into like the second part of this song, which is almost like a completely different song where the piano takes over. Now there, we're holding that C chord, and we're gonna play this. 3, 4. So I've taken that keyboard part and arranged little pieces of the melody in between the chords that I'm strumming here. So I'll show you the chords, and then the melody is definitely more of an advanced way of playing it. It sounds really cool, but it's harder to play than just C. If you want just the basic chords, that's where I would start. So we're gonna start on a C, but I like putting this pinky on that 3rd fret of the 1st string. Then we're gonna play a C. We'll keep our fingers there, but we'll put the E in the bass. Then I'll go to F. I go to F add 9 like this. So the easy version is 3, 2, 1, 3 from the 4th string down. If you can, get the thumb in there. Then that repeats. We got this jazz chord. I love that. It's a B flat 9 sharp 11, and you can play it from the 5th string down like this. 1, open, 1, 1, open. That goes for 2 bars, then back to C. Okay, so all together. Go to the B flat, back to C. Okay, now what I was playing with the melody here is I was going. So I was playing that melody that I was humming along with this. Da, 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 that's 0, 1, 3, then 3, 1, 1, 0, 0, then to the 2nd string, 3, 3, 1, here I go. I love that. So that's 1 1 3 0 3 1 1 0. And just finish on a C. Now there is a B section here to the second half of the song. This is 8 bars here. I'm just keeping that down, down, up, down, up strumming pattern going for this B section here. And I'm using that for the A section as well. But the idea is you go to an A minor, and you walk down, you go C, B, A minor. Then to D minor. So A minor is from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 1, open. D minor is from the 4th string down, open, 2, 3, 1. Then G, just good old G. I like this just 2-finger G here. Then C, walk down again, A minor. Then 2 bars of G. Then we're back to the first part. Then we repeat these. Now when it ends, it slows down, goes to the B flat, and plays the melody. C. Congrats on making it through this lesson on this classic guitar song, Layla, as recorded by Derek and the Dominoes. Make sure to take your time with each section, whether you're playing that main riff down low or you're working on the high lead parts with the bends. Give your hand time to get used to these shapes, and you have to develop what's called muscle memory. And the more of that you get going within your hands and your fingers, then you're just going to be picking up things faster and faster. So stay with it, you got this. And to help you even more, be sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to map out the entire fretboard. And I think about this whether I'm playing the rhythm part of Layla or the high lead or really just playing anything on the guitar, I'm using this system. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. Also, before you go, leave a comment and let me know your #1 Eric Clapton song. Just leave a comment down below. Also, I'm going to leave a playlist up as well. I've been putting together a playlist of all these Eric Clapton lessons that I've been putting on the channel. So if you want to dive into more, there's going to be more in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in another one real soon.